Hello everyone and welcome to LewisNews, your #1 YouTube channel for all types of Spider-Man news. And in today's video we're going to be talking about Craven the Hunter and another Sonyverse film, which unfortunately has been subject to delays. Now before we do get into that, make sure you subscribe, because the next couple of days we have got some really big news when it comes to the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Andrew Garfield talking about which Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man, and a bunch of other exciting stuff when it comes to future Spider-Man projects. So make sure you're subscribed. Also, Marvel Spider-Man 2 comes out in October, and you ain't going to want to miss any updates for that either. But anyway, let's get straight into this. So Craven the Hunter, obviously, we know it was coming out this October, and we even got a trailer for it. Like, this movie was on its way. But unfortunately, the movie has actually been delayed to August 30th, 2024, which makes no sense because that's almost a whole year delay. I mean, 10 months, a little bit over 10 months in delay, and that is absolutely mental, which means they probably need to do reshoots, they probably need to do a few rewrites, there might be a few things with the CGI, maybe a few visual effects that aren't completely done yet either. And we know the writer strikes, we know the actor strikes are going on right now, so any rewrites and any reshoots that they need to do for this film aren't going to be able to happen, because obviously the actors are on strike, the writers are on strike, and I think this is one of those cases where this film has probably been affected by the strikes. Obviously, we're just assuming there could be other reasons and other elements to its delay, but I'm fairly certain from the research that I've done and also common sense that it's probably due to the strikes, right? Because, you know, if movies and films, they have test screenings with test audiences, obviously they go back and do reshoots and they go back and do rewrites to improve the film if it gets a negative rating, right? And I assume that Craven the Hunter, probably they want to change a few things. Maybe the movie isn't up to standard in a few places. Maybe it's just the director wanting to go back and improve a few things, right? Maybe some things in the edit didn't come out how they thought they would, so they need to go back and do reshoots. And to do reshoots, you have to do rewriting, and obviously you can't just improvise, because improvisation is a form of writing, so you can't actually do that because that is against the whole unions thing, because they're striking right now. It's really complicated and it's affecting loads of movies in Hollywood, but Craven the Hunter is delayed, and it's delayed to August 30th, 2024. And I'm actually really disappointed because I was really excited to see this movie. As bad as I thought it looked in places, I was actually curious to see how they handled this movie, and now we have to just wait another year. But either way, we get Marvel Spider-Man 2 in October anyway, so we won't be short of Spider-Man content for the rest of the year. But unfortunately, it looks like next year is going to have a bunch of delays. I wouldn't be surprised if Venom 3 gets delayed from its July 12th, 2024 release spot as well. I would not be surprised if Madam Web gets delayed from its February 2024 spot too, which means that Sony would have 3 movies coming out next year, so I would not be surprised if one of them gets delayed, probably Madam Web or Venom. And obviously we know Beyond the Spider-Verse is delayed as well indefinitely, which is really sad for those Beyond the Spider-Verse fans that wanted to see the conclusion of the grand story that was set up in Across the Spider-Verse. But anyway, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to like on it, and also make sure to subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below about this delay. Were you excited for Craven the Hunter or not? Let me know in the comments as well. Also, make sure you subscribe, because we've got plenty of news coming in the next few days. Like I said about Andrew Garfield, some TASM 3 updates as well, which are pretty interesting too. And we've got a bunch of other stuff coming, so make sure you are subscribed. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.